Oops, there she is. Thank you. Hello Ryan, how are you mate? Yes, it's virtually above me, so obviously the moon's in a great place to look at. Not too much atmosphere to cut through, and it's proper clear. And I think I've got about an hour's worth of clear skies. And it's pretty, it's so pretty. There we go. Oh, it's gone off the side. Back over. That'll do. Big waxing gibbus. Nice and clear. That's without any filters. Nope. Yes, Dave, how are you, bro? I've got a Samsung S25. The camera's really good on them. So I just connect that up to the viewing lens. I'm having to use a couple of dew heaters though because the temperature's cold. It's freezing. Big dive. Yep, that's what we see when you go outside now. You'll be like, okay, that's up there. Don't quite see it as clear as that, but it's there. You can do this as well. Obviously, this is the phone. The phone allows you to make it bigger. You do get some great detail in the craters. It's a 12-inch Dobsonian Skywalker. Skywatcher. Yeah, 12-inch Dobsonian. On a mount. It's obviously a transformer. I suppose I can show you. Here she is. Okay, so this is what we're looking through. You see how fuzzy's that gone? There we go, get some light. So this is the telescope, 12-incher. We're pointing straight up at that bad boy. There's your moon. And as you can see, picking up a few stars. It really is a lovely clear night. We've got Jupiter just there. So obviously we'll pan round, we can have a little look, little play. But these cameras on these phones, they're pretty decent. I'm not sure how far it'll let me zoom in with the camera. That far, that's as far as we can go with the camera. Oh, let's get back on the telescope. There we go. Yeah, because it's a 12-inch mirror, you do get resolution. And if you've got a phone that you can zoom in, try zooming in. It'll let you zoom in, and you'll see then just how clear it really is. Yep, questions. If you've got questions, you fire away. That's the only way that we learn. And if there's something I don't know, it means that I've got to go and learn it. So it helps me as well. It's a plus. It's a win-win. Let's zoom into those craters. Bring the equator line, the terminator line over. I'll do a little zoom. Bring this down here. Okay, let's have a look up there. Flat Earth. Flat Earth. I spent £3 on my telescope. It wasn't cheap. Be awesome if I caught a UFO, yeah, it'd be absolutely amazing. That would be the dream. I do want to get the ISS passing in front of the moon. I checked up, it's not coming until March. The amount of joy that I get out of the telescope, I'm constantly looking to see if there's any clear skies. Fernand, hello. Hope you well. We'll go in a bit further. There we go. So you'll see that little haze that's going across the screen. That's obviously the heat that's coming up from the planet. Heat from Earth in the atmosphere. Jupiter, I might be able to get you the red spot if it's visible. Last night we actually looked and one of the moons was behind Jupiter. And I actually watched it pop out. It was crazy. It just had this little pimple, and then all of a sudden, there it was. It was clear as daylight. Yeah, that's a pretty good shot of the terminator line. Obviously that's where the shadow from the Earth goes. And it really does highlight all the different areas. Too small. I'll get a few minutes and I'll go around to Jupiter. Jupiter's not too far. There we go. Yeah, when you realise that the planets are so far away, so far, the distances that we're talking about are huge. through. It should be a fourth one there. There we go. There's a Jupiter. The four Galilean moons all in a nice line. So if you think a few hundred years ago, it's like they're all four moons tonight, the four big Galilean moons. Nice and clear. All in perfect line as well. And there's a good chance the one that's really close, it might go, I'd say it might go in front. I might have a transit coming up. I might need to put a bar in. I think I'll put a bar in and we'll see if we can get the bands to pop. That's Jupiter. It's clear as you like with the four big moons. Yeah, it's a pleasure to share this. It's something that I really enjoy it. And yeah, if I can give somebody else that same feeling, happy days. That does look pretty spectacular though, with the moons all in a line. Cool. I left the Barlow in the stand and it's frozen, so I'll have to wait for it to warm for a little bit. So what you're looking at there is Jupiter and the four main Galilean moons, Ganymede, Callisto, Io and Europa. And that's 400 million miles away. But if you've got a decent smartphone or binoculars, you can actually see that through a smartphone or binoculars. Just need yourself a nice little steady mate. Give it a couple of minutes, wait until I've got the Barlow warmed up. And I'll see if I can get the colours to pop and get the bands. I'll grab a 2x to see if that will work. Okay, let's try 2x Barlow, see what we get with this. So I'm putting a little bit of what it basically does is it just doubles the size of everything up. Means you get to see a little bit clearer. As soon as I refocus, everything should go nice and clear. There we go. So that's with a 2x Barlow. So with the mount that I've got, the telescope, it's actually got a go-to system, what they call a go-to. So I just hit the menu, choose whatever I want to go to, and hit the go-to. And then it's just a case of fine-tuning, just to put it right in the centre. Press the track button, and then it tracks it for you. Just move that into the middle. But you've got to realise it's very bright. There you go, there's the bands. can make it a little bit bigger. Oh, now we might get the bands. There you go. Oh, wow. Oh, and the red spot. Yes, gotcha. So I'm having to play with the focus, play with the contrast. But you'll get some. Might try another bolo, it might be good enough. Then it will hold. But there you go, you're seeing some detail on the planet. It's not something you'd always see. A bit more, see if that's any clearer. Yep, you'll see the bands. When I put the 3x bolo, it needs to warm for a little bit more. It will hold the colours. And we might get the red spot nice and clear. A little bit more. So there's always a little sweet spot. That's close. The sweet spot's near the middle. Let it go a little bit bigger. Let's try a little bit bigger. Okay, I'll try that. So it's basically the sun. You've got to think the sun's shining onto it. That's how reflective it is. It's a gas planet. Oh, I wonder if I need to focus just a little bit better. No, I think that'd focus. Let's have a look. That's not bad. We are still looking through the trees. So I think when it clears the trees, it will give us a lot more quality. Yeah, it's just struggling with the trees. That wasn't too bad. We got a bit of detail there. I'll show you what I mean about the trees. This is what I mean about the trees, I'll show you. So we're actually looking up through these trees, as you'll see it flashing. And that's because the trees are in the way. So the camera's not doing too bad to pick that up. It's doing quite well. You're more than welcome, my friend. More than welcome. Yeah, don't worry about the typo. I think it's one of the things that Google autocorrect does that always calls me Jade. Always. I've been called worse, so it's all good. Oh, it's coming. That was really clear. Let me try. I'm going to try another 2x, so I'll make it 4x. Alright, let's go again. If this works, it'll pop all the bands and they'll stay highlighted. I won't have to press anything. I'll put in another thing. It means we've now got 4 worth of bolos. Okay. Looks promising. Why's that not burning there? Not even sure if we're focused yet. Okay. bigger. Oh, there we go. That's more like it. It's giving us a bit better colour. Rebecca! That's Jupiter. Yeah, the mate's just dribbling about the golf for some reason. Nice, we're done something. Might be still on something. You might actually pick up the gold colour as well. Yes, and that moon. You just pick up some goldish. That's Ganymede. Try and make it bigger a bit. If it wasn't through the trees, I think the colours would just it'd stay like that. It gives you a good idea of what the planet's actually like and the bands. Right, I think we'll go back to the moon. I had a quick look at Jupiter. Put the those back out. And then we'll get back up on that pretty lunar. Oh, do you know what? Let's leave the 2x following. Let's see what this does. Focus. Oh. Hooray! Let's take the pile out. Let's put it onto it now. Yeah, when you think that I've been awake for quite a while today, no sleep, yes, there's a good chance there'll be a transit. That moon is getting closer. And is that a little moon above it? An extra one. Very faint. Does it move with it? It could be. Oh no. Oops, or something flashed around, something else flashed through. Do. And we're tracking. That's good. No, we're not tracking. Should be tracking there. Yep. Yeah, if you get a chance to get a telescope, get yourself one. You can't go wrong. They're very simple to learn. There's not that much to them, and then it's just a case of getting out there when you get the clear skies and making the most of it. Yeah, it's spiritual, it's calming, it's relaxing, it's exciting. There's just so many things all at the same time. Well, I think I might come and join you in the chat. I'll just leave it nice and peaceful. I'll probably focus that just a little bit better. There's a slight bit of colour just up in the craters to the top right. Yeah, it makes you realise that we are so far away as well. But it's so pretty. I'm going to go back inside and warm these lenses up, and then I'll come back out. But I'll be in the chat. Speak to you in a minute. Phone call. I have to phone them back. Well, hopefully they didn't cut the live off. It might have done. I have family that have gone away on a short break, and they're trying to call me. So I'm just going to make sure they're okay. Then I'll come back. Okay, that's better. I'm warm now. I'm back. Right then. Shirley, pick a point. Try and describe it. And we'll zoom into that point. And I already have an idea what I think you'll choose. Ryan, if you want to pick a point as well, look at something you can see and try and describe it. Hugo, Rebecca, you guys do the same. And we'll zoom in on that point. Yeah, it's good practice. Very good practice. I've got no idea that, yes, you know, but also like the square. The square crater. I'm going to go for the square one. So that's up on the Terminator line. Is that your little fella there? The double top crater. It does look good. It's been hit so many times, but it's such a pretty thing. Can we go any further in? Baby, you were born that way. It's crazy how they're all different depths as well. So you'd assume that was different size impacts or different speed impacts, different angles. Zoom out? Certainly can. Oops, too much. Shinushabara. There you go, buddy. I can zoom out a bit more. If there's any spot that you'd like to me to zoom in on, just let us know, and we can make it happen. Terminator. Yes, the Terminator line. So obviously it's a few more days, and then we'll have a full moon. I think it's about another 3 or 4 days, and then it'll be fully full. Then it's really bright there. Should we go a bit more? I did see the slightest maximum zoom We've got no bilos in. I'm just using a 20mm lens, so we're not zoomed in at all. we can go in quite far. Yeah, I suppose I better put a bilo back in, and we'll go in a bit further. Let's follow the Terminator line up. That's quite a good shot. Yeah, it's got to be. It's a big old solid ball. You got to think it's massive, huge. Right, let's have some fun. Let's put a 2x. I'll zoom in for you. That's right. Let me just zoom back out first. So that you can see full size. I'll take this out before I take this off. And that's what we're looking at. There's your moon up there. Jupiter, really close. Jupiter's just there. It's crazy how close the two. Oh, there you go. Got them both in shot. That's the moon and Jupiter at the same time. I'm just going to introduce a 2x bilo, which is one of these. That'll give us twice the amplification. Alright, if I take the ones out. We'll put that into there. Into there. So this is just a 2x bilo. We're only using a 20mm filter, so we've not really applied any great zoom. I need to refocus. Alright, I'll try you on. Just get the focus. And now I'll follow your terminal. I'm struggling for a little bit of back focus there, but without going to get into extra bits of equipment. I'll just wing it as we are. Slightly out of focus. I'll try that again. Yeah, I've reached my maximum back focus. I'd need to go and put an extension on just to get back a little bit further. I might do that in a minute. Yeah, you can clearly see it's definitely not flat. Let me do something. We'll go in a little bit further. I'll use the 3x, it's a little bit longer. Okay, now. Yes, here we go. Okay, bear with me, I'm just going to swap over again. The 2x isn't quite long enough, but the 3x is probably a little bit more. there's a bit more zoom. And that's with a 3x Pilo and a 20mm lens. Is that okay, buddy? Hopefully that's what you was looking for, a bit more zoom. Not sure if it'll let us go a bit more still. Yep, it will. That's nuts, man. Okay, you've got a channel. Awesome stuff. I'll check that out. Make sure you leave a little comment on one of mine, and we'll definitely link up. You're more than welcome, buddy. More than welcome. It looks a bit like a golf ball. Just a big golf ball. It really is a big ball though. Oh, look at that. Looks like a little face. Got 2 eyes and a little mouth. Never noticed that before. I've certainly noticed it now. Johnny Shabu, thank you for this, because without your input we wouldn't have got to this little point here. That's quite awesome. It really does look like a little face, the face on the moon. 2 little eyes, a little mouth. Yes, Sham. Here he is, the main man. We're just having a little zoom in on the moon. Zoom back out. Oh, too much. There we go. Back this way and it should start getting clear again. I should maybe put a filter on, a moon filter, just to take the light off a little bit. Oh right, it is literally perfectly above me. Straight up. Yeah, Tico will have to catch this one. He'll definitely have to catch this one back. CC! The ripped guy next door. At least you're not calling me the old guy with the grey beard. That seems to be my latest description. They're like, yeah, the old guy with the grey beard that just sort of like hangs about all the time. How smooth that is. That's crazy. Okay, stop there. Stop. Yeah, Tico's he's being summoned. Okay, mate, come on, truck. Look. Yeah, it's crazy how you get that massive smooth bit and then it just goes into that elevated maintenance bit. Buddha. Might as well follow the terminal line all the way around. Oh, doesn't like it there. Come back that way quick. That's crazy. That's mountains on the moon. Yep, no worries, no worries. You take it easy, Buddha. Happy Wednesday. Hopefully you feel better soon. If you have got decent phones, you've got good smartphones, try zooming in and see how much clarity it gives you. And see how far in you can get. Justin. That is moderator. Welcome in, brother. Pretty good. Yeah, I have a little passion for telescopes. I had to buy one. Let's go back to the full picture. And then I might quickly pop you back round to Jupiter. We'll get the bands on Jupiter again. Yeah, you've got a bit of variation. Okay, I've just got to focus now. Get the focus and centre. Yo, you found food with a pan? Yes, brother. Buddha's gonna love it. There we go. That's the waxing gibbus moon this evening. Timo! Yes, brother. How are you doing? How's that beautiful backs? That looks good. There we go. Nice and clear. Veronco, hello! Welcome in. Yes, Justin's obviously, I've seen him play. It's a skill. It's a gift. It's one of those things, you feel it, the resonance, the vibration, the harmony. It's definitely something that's it's beneficial. And it's cool as. So you can't really argue with that. I think I'm gonna go and make a coffee. I haven't got a clue what time it is. Let's check on Zena as well, give her a little treat. Shadow should work the other way. Yeah, you've got to think, because it's a reflector telescope, we're looking in a mirror, so it's reverse image. It would be exactly reverse. Oh, clouds are coming. Oh, I can show you as well. It's probably something telling me that I have to go to bed soon. So obviously we've got the nice clear moon there, but we have a thick bank of cloud. I don't know if the phone's picking it up. No. Oh yes, there we go. There's a thick bank of cloud coming, and it's that far. That's the cloud, And there's the moon. So we haven't got too much longer. Quick, get back on it, Jase, get back on. Oh well. There you go, Cece. I'll get it right for you. Oh, oh, no, doesn't want to hold at that angle. Try again. Tighten that one. Tighten that one. Tighten that one. Do centre. That's pretty close to what it would be like. 9:37 p.m. In bed already. Oh, I'm so jealous. Yes, you got it. Edge of the earth shadow. Oof, come on. Resize. Stay. Just got it perfect. There we go. Zoom in a little bit to Voyager 1. It's on the other side at the minute, otherwise I'd have a go. The Buddha! I was just going to start singing with the left, left, right, but it was Buddha. The J. Jordan, what a legend. There's me standing here with the crooked neck. I've just got to stand up straight. It doesn't matter, does it? It's the same thing. Why is the moon outlined for blue? That's just the lens. So that there's a thing called an ultraviolet infrared lens. You also get a polarizing filter, and it just takes that edge. It's actually a distortion from the edge. Well, clouds come. It's going to look quite cool when the clouds come. I think we've done 55 minutes. I only plan to do half an hour, so what a bonus. Hopefully everybody's enjoyed it as much as me. Oh, before Jupiter gets covered. Because it's very close to the clouds getting to Jupiter. But the moon will shine through the clouds, it'll look okay. So I'll get Jupiter picking its moons before it disappears. Oh, oh, oh. I don't see a moon with that. Is that Jupiter? No, that's one of its moons. Are we on there? Yes. There we go. Oh, I can see an extra moon. We're lucky tonight, we've been spoiled. There's a fifth one. Oh wow. It's not something you get spoilt with too often. But obviously the little white dot at the top, that's an extra moon. 5 moons, let's go. 7's the most that I've been able to capture so far. Speed of light. I knew there was something to do with numbers. That's Jupiter. And we can clearly see the 4 big Galilean moons. And then that little baby one just above. That's nowhere near as big. Let's zoom in a bit. There you go, bigger. Yep, it's definitely a moon. Oh, happy days. That's not something you see too often. Yes, the little dots. So the 4 big dots, that's the 4 main Galilean moons. And if you look 90 degrees straight up, 12 o'clock above, you'll see that little dot that's with it. That's another little moon. We're not quite getting the bands, we're not quite big enough to get the bands. So that's the 4 main Galilean moons. The clouds are just about to come. Light feels painting time, you're not wrong, it certainly does. So the little moon that's closest to it, underneath at the bottom, that actually went in transit last night. It went behind, not transit, eclipse. It went behind Jupiter. I actually managed to watch it come out. Yes, Dan. Why did I think that was Timo that wrote that? It was Dan. Dan man. Dan the crazy man. And here comes the cloud. Oh no. So you'll notice when the cloud goes over, the moons will just get a bit dimmer. Then all of a sudden they'll disappear. But Jupiter's bright enough to shine through the clouds. To a certain extent. This will be interesting. We're about to lose it. No, still looking pretty bright. And that's 1 hour. Right, I'll finish off. I'll just do this very quickly. Take this off of there. Obviously that's what we was looking through. Oh look. A little glimpse through the there she is in there. So as you can imagine, when you look with your eyes, it's so clear. And there he is up there, obviously gone a little bit blurry now because of the old clouds. And look at the clouds around the moon now. Isn't that pretty? Really such a good, beautiful little sight. But yes, the clouds have come now. I think that's it's just going to get thicker and thicker and thicker. That lovely haze around the moon. Yeah, it's a pretty sight that. It's crazy because Jupiter still looks quite bright. Don't know if we'll pick much else up. I think we've just about. Oh, I think that's Capella. I think that's Capella, that one. I think that might be Betelgeuse directly above us. And obviously that moon. Right then, guys and girls. Told Jase he's going to go and get himself warmed up. But it was a great little night. Another happy hour. More smiles, more happy faces. I can't complain. Looking up, it's just such a buzz. Tomorrow, good workout. I'll try and get some time out with Zena. I'm going to do a drive as well. So it's supposed to be really foggy. Hopefully, carbon engine. Yeah, oh, you know it. Orion's beer belly. Orion's belt. That's one that we're going to do soon. Get the Orion Nebula. Start getting some of the nebulas, some of the colourful stuff. It's going to be really interesting. Right then, from Luna and from me. There we go. That was a good little night. Thanks ever so much. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. And love, of course. Heavy liquid. Never get off ground. Interesters. Oh, where's the plane? I can hear a plane. If it's going anywhere near the moon, I'll quickly look up. No. Alright then, we're out of here. Peace. Love you all. Take care. Bye.